Hi, I'm Stacy, and today I'm going to show you how to make an angel food cake. This is a really light and fluffy cake. It has pretty much no fat in it, but it does have a lot of sugar, so it's not exactly healthy, but it is a great cake to have, especially in the spring or summertime when you have the fresh berries to serve with it, or even just some other kinds of fillings that you might want to top it with. So let me just show you how this is done. The first thing I need to do is sift 1 cup of cake flour combined with 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. So my sifter is kind of missing at the moment. I'm just going to go ahead and use this mesh strainer to sift it. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and set this aside, and then I'm going to whip up the egg whites. We have 12 egg whites to add to this bowl. And now I'm just going to whip them or beat them until they become foamy. Okay, so the egg whites are nice and foamy, as you can see. At least I hope you can see this. And now it's time to add in 1.5 teaspoons of cream of tartar and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And add in 3/4 cup of sugar a little at a time while you're beating. Continue beating until stiff peaks form. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is the consistency we want, where it's kind of gloppy right here. And you've got your stiff peaks that form when you kind of push it into the middle. Okay. So the next step is to add our flour mixture that I mixed in the beginning. Except with this, I'm just going to fold it in. So add it a little at a time and just kind of fold it in with your egg whites. Add a little more. I don't want to stir too much because then it's going to lose that fluffiness to it. So just enough to fold it in together. Oh, and I do have 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I probably should have added this before the flour, but that's okay. It'll work out just fine this way. So I have that 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I'll mix that in here with the flour. Okay, so once this is all mixed up, I'm just gonna pour it into this tube pan. We do not grease this or flour it or anything. We just want it to be able to be plain and normal as we're adding this in here. The reason is because this cake, it's kind of dependent on being able to stick to the sides as it's rising. Go ahead and smooth it down a little bit on the top there so it's nice and even all the way around. And now I'm just going to bake this in a 350-degree oven for about 35 to 40 minutes. The whole thing is you want it to be a nice golden brown on top, and that when you push it down with your fingers just a little bit, it's going to spring back. So I will show you the next step as soon as this is done baking. All right, so I just took the cake out of the oven and it turned out beautifully. The next step is to take this pan and invert it. So the reason you want to invert it is so that the cake doesn't sink down. And after it's completely cool, that's when I'll remove it from the pan. So it's going to take about 1 to 2 hours. Once it's cool, I will probably take a very thin knife and go around the edges just to make sure. And because this is a 2-piece pan, it's going to make it easier when I'm taking it out, so I can just slice it off the bottom of the pan. Anyways, I'm going to show you what this looks like in the next picture, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.